It is not that people disappear in my family. They're just not there. It is as if they never existed in the first place. They are never talked about. We never hear their names.
That was a clip from The Knowing, a 4-part documentary series that follows an Anishinaabe journalist and her family's 8-decade-long search for their family matriarch. The film was co-directed by Tanya Talaga and Courtney Montour of Kahnawake. They are up for a Canadian Screen Award this weekend, and Courtney Montour joins us now from Toronto. Thanks for being with us, Courtney.
Hi, thanks for having me.
First of all, congratulations on this nomination. It's like you've already won something huge with this, but let's talk about the story. It is a story that is deeply intertwined with the story of Canada's residential school system, right?
Yes. It's Tanya Talaga is a Anishinaabe author and journalist, and it's the series, the 4-part documentary series, is also based off of her book of the same name, The Knowing, and it follows her family search for their family matriarch, Annie Carpenter, and it really brings us into the history of residential schools and the impact that it still has today. And it brought us to Fort Albany, which is in the James Bay region, where Annie Carpenter is from. And the series is rooted in language, the Innu language and the land. And I think it's so important to tell our stories through our people and where we come from.
And these stories, they just go on, and really they are the clues to finding out what happened to Annie, right? So it's amazing that this word of mouth continues to help people reclaim family members so many years later.
Yes, a big part of the series, again, is not only Tanya finding the roots of her family and missing family members, but tells us a lot about the residential school system in Canada, and that there's so many families today who are still looking for their missing loved ones in burial sites as well. And Tanya's story of looking for Annie Carpenter really centers that. And I think it's really important to bring this part of history to light. And it's incredible to see the series being nominated for 5 awards at the Canadian Screen Awards.
Yeah, it's a hard story though, right? How do you manage that yourself as an Indigenous woman? Because I'm sure your family has also been touched by this, and people in Kahnawake that you grew up with.
Yeah, I mean, I think a big part of the series was being very community oriented, and having that connection that Tanya has with all the communities that we went to was very important. And to root the story in resiliency and to show that we're still here, and we really spent time on the importance and the impact of resiliency in our community.
Yeah, and you've already proven that resilience, and here you are nominated for a Canadian Screen Award. So congratulations and good luck this weekend. Thanks so much for taking time to talk with us in your busy schedule. Thanks, Courtney.
Thank you, Caroline.